Whew, it's hot out here. All right, guys, this is it. I'm gonna move this up a little bit so I can talk directly to you guys. All right, so this is it. We are 1 week. Today is Sunday. The oops. Today is Sunday, and July 21st, and exactly 1 week is my Spartan race. I'm 1 week out, and I just came from the gym. That's why I'm a little perspiring. I had my hat on and all that stuff, but I'm out here in my backyard, just kind of relaxing for a couple minutes before I hop in the shower. But I did want to touch base with you guys and let you know what's going on. I had a phenomenal week with my wife's family here. Everybody came over. We had a great birthday party for my sister-in-law. I learned a couple of things that I kind of wanted to share with you guys before I go. This may be the last video that I post before the Spartan race, so I may do one on the morning of the Spartan race, since that's kind of what I've been building up to as my new starting point, my new beginning. But just kind of some of the insights that I've had recently. First and foremost, keeping my focus. Put my hand on so I'm not super bright in my face. Keeping my focus. One of the things that I realized is that with the family here and with all the stuff that I've been doing, I realized that it's been a little bit difficult for me to keep my focus on losing weight. With the family here, it's great to have fun with them and everybody coming over and hanging out and stuff like that. And you know, they cooked a lot of good food. I ate a lot of good food. I made a couple of good things for everybody, but I definitely didn't eat like I would have eaten had nobody been here. Had nobody been here, I would have still been eating, you know, well, I still do eat this way, but eating this more healthy and staying more weight conscious. But with everybody here, I didn't want to feel separate from everybody. I kind of wanted to be included, and I realized that, you know, going back to when I first started doing this stuff, my goals are different. My goals are different than everybody else in that household, and I have to eat and act and respond and live my life like my goals are different. Wanting to be like everybody else, wanting to do the same things that everybody does. I think that's a natural human thing. You know, you don't want to feel like an outcast. You don't want to feel like, you know, you have to live and be and do different things than just the regular people. And that's something I've always dealt with. I mean, one of the biggest arguments Shahira and I got into, not huge argument, but like disagreements that we got into, was me saying to her, I just want to be normal. This is a long time ago. This is when I first started trying to lose weight years ago. And it was, I just want to be normal. Like, I just want to eat the right thing. I just want to eat the same things everybody else is eating. I don't want to have to work out every week. You know, why can't this guy over here can eat whatever he wants to, and he doesn't have any issues or whatever. And I realized that, like, that's their normal. You know, that's not my normal. My normal is different. I'm genetically different than these other people. And I have to treat myself like I'm genetically different. I have to be different. And going back to, like I said, one of my first catchphrases, one of the first phrases that really got me through the starting part of this whole thing was, my goals are different. Every time I look at cake and ice cream and you know, the stuff that we had here this weekend, arroz con gandules, we had lasagna, we had potato salad, all kinds of this crazy food, all kinds of food. We had all kinds of food in the house, and everybody's eating and enjoying themselves. We had cake, 3 types of ice cream. We had flan, we had flancocho, we had like a flan pie, tarta. We had a flan pie, which nobody in Puerto Rico makes. I kind of made it up as we went along. But again, eating all that stuff, I have to realize that, my goals are different. I can't just go ahead and eat all the stuff that everybody else is eating. I can't live the way that they do. I have to live differently. And it's difficult to do when you're in a house full of people who are just eating however they want to, and you want to join in. You can join in small amounts, you know. Like I said, my relationship with food changed, but I guess for some reason it just hasn't changed as much as I would like it to have. And I still struggle with not just the eating the food, because it really wasn't. I'll give you an example in a minute, but it wasn't really the eating of the food that was the big struggle. It was the not wanting to feel different than everybody else, you know. And then my niece is here, and she's a vegetarian. And I'm looking at her, and she's like, oh, well, I can't eat that. I'll eat this, that, and a third. And I began to adjust my cooking to fit her dietary needs. And I realized that, well, if I just let people know I don't eat this way, maybe some of them will adjust their cooking to fit my dietary needs. I didn't look at her like an outcast. I looked at her like, okay, she just has different foods. You know, like people who are who have gluten issues, people just adjust to feed them properly. They may feel a little bit different, but they're getting the right nutrition for their particular bodies. And so I guess that's one of my struggles right now is that I need to just come to terms with the idea that I'm a little bit different, and not a lot different, you know, but I'm a little bit different, and I need to eat a little bit differently than other people. You can't see my face. The sun is burning me. It's like 93 degrees, by the way. Okay. But anyway, so that was kind of one of my big takeaways from this week. Was having everybody here was cool, but knowing that I need to be different and living it out, not just knowing it up here, but really living it out and really feeling the oh man, everybody's eating cake right now. Can I have a piece? Or everybody's eating flancocho, which I've never had before. Can I have some? You know, flancocho is like a flan and then a cake made into one thing. So the flan's at the bottom and the cake's at the top. No, the flan's at the top, the cake's at the bottom. Either way, it's like the most moist, delicious goodness you'll ever have if you like anything caramel and flan-y. It's phenomenal. My neighbors are next door jumping around and having fun on their trampoline, so that's what you may hear them right now. So I mean, that's just one of the takeaways that I've had this week. Again, I'm 1 week out from the Spartan race, so my workout today consisted of everything being a little harder. I've been pushing myself a little harder every week, but today, every single exercise that I did, I increased it by 5 pounds, and I think today's Sunday. I go back to the gym on Tuesday and I go back on Thursday. I'm taking Friday and Saturday off because Sunday's my race. So, and every time I go back, I'm gonna do the workout. I'm gonna push it. I may go swim tomorrow or walk tomorrow. Depends. I may do a jog tomorrow. It kind of depends on what I'm doing with Josiah. But this week I'm just gonna push myself as hard as I can to do the best workout I can. But again, this whole thing, you know, I started this video series because I wanted to let people know that there's somebody out there who's starting from scratch and kind of working his way through everything. You know, I want to be transparent. I want to be open for people who are just starting out to watch somebody who's starting from 326 pounds and I'm trying to work my way down. I've plateaued and I'm good with plateauing. Like I've plateaued. I'm not going to lose any more weight. As far as what I've hit, I've hit 280. So I'm somewhere between 280 and 283, and for some reason my body just does not want to drop below that weight. I've done all kinds of exercises and so on and so forth, and for some reason my body doesn't want to drop below it. Maybe it's my water intake. I don't know. I think it may be actually my water intake, so I'm going to increase my water intake just to see if that helps me drop weight. But aside from that, man, I'm still working out as hard as I can. I'm still pushing myself. I still got the Spartan race coming up in 7 days. 7 days, so that's scaring me a little bit, but the biggest thing about that is not really the scare. I'm not really scared about the Spartan race. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited because it's one of the goals that I've had, and I'm finally getting to the point of now I see that goal ahead of me, and I'm kind of aiming at it. Like, yes, that's what I want to achieve, and that's what I've been fighting all this time to achieve. And you know, I'm just gonna get out there and do my absolute best, and I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna push myself harder than I ever pushed myself before on that day. And I'm gonna just make it be what it is. You know, I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Another thing I want to do coming up is do my backyard workout here. So I'm gonna start putting together that workout, and then next when I get back from the Spartan race, I want to do a video showing you what I came up with as far as the things I can do in my own backyard. So this way I don't have to go to the gym and I don't have to worry about where I'm going to drop off Josiah. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I have a lot of space back here where I can do stuff. Even if I just had a little bit of space, you know, there's a lot of exercises that you can do right in the comfort of your own home that you don't have to worry about running back and forth outside. So I'm going to do that, and then yeah, man, then we're going to kind of take it from there. After that, I've talked to my wife and see if she still wants to do that, the color run, the 5K color run. I found out that there's a 5K run walk or a 1 mile walk. So, I'm thinking we do the 5K run, but I don't know because it's expensive to just run. Like, you gotta pay money to go run, but I guess if the money goes to support whatever cause it is, yeah, I get that. But like, you know, like I can run a 5K if I want to run a 5K. I'll go run a 5K. You know, like why you gotta charge me money to run a 5K? It's 5K. You know. But anyway, I'll figure that out, and I'll let you guys know. If I don't do that run because of the cost, I will do something else in September. My wife wants to come on board with it, so I want to get her out and have the two of us do something fun together like that. Um, and that's about it, man. You guys have been great. Thanks for all the encouragement I've gotten from you guys personally. Thanks for just kind of sticking with me through this whole process. Again, I'm still in the process. Again, the Spartan race next week is step one. Step one of many. Again, the muscles are coming in. Look, I mean, I can show you that. I got a little flabby down here still, but I mean, if you look at the top, see these puppies popping. You know, they're popping up. They're doing all right. You know what I'm saying? They're looking all, you know, that's not all fat there. I'll tell you what, that's not fat there. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Don't you say nothing wrong. There's a lot of y'all. Let me catch you in the back alley. I heard what you said. I heard what you said. I see you. Anyway, I'm doing good. Hope you guys enjoy yourself. Keep watching. Please leave comments below so that I can know that somebody's watching. And even if you guys aren't watching, I don't care. I make these videos for me anyway. But I do love the camaraderie. I do love the conversations that we've had. And I wish you guys the best in your weight loss journey and your endeavors. Keep up the good work. All of you guys out there, stay encouraged. Keep watching for more content. Again, as I start putting together what I really want to put in here, which is going to be some more of the food things that I do, some more of the workouts and stuff that I do, and hopefully breaking through this plateau so I can see you guys' progress. I look at those people who, you know, put YouTube videos out there and they've lost 100 pounds in a year, which is my goal. But they lost like 100 pounds, you know, 500 pounds or whatever. Not 500, but some people have lost 500, but you know, they lose like all of this extreme amount of weight. And you look at the video is 3 minutes long, but you got to remember that that's a whole year's worth of work and that person's done. And that's what I'm coming to now, is that conclusion. Like, I want a 3-minute video, but I want a 3-minute life, you know. I don't want to have all of these days where I'm plateauing and I'm struggling with eating and I'm struggling with, you know, making the right decisions and so on and so forth. I just want to go from, you know, insanely obese to the slim fit future me. But that future me is waiting. So the future me is definitely there. It's encouraging me. That future me is thanking me every day for making the right choices. That future me is looking at me right now and saying, man, if you only knew back then who you would be. That future me is an amazing person, and the current me is an amazing person too. And I had to learn to start loving myself and start loving and treating myself right so that I can become the future me that I want to become. Again, that's a whole nother lesson, a whole nother story for you guys. So that's about it. I hope you guys are doing well. Again, peace. Later.